are pros and cons to sitting on boards? Perhaps you could tell us your view on those.
Well, I'm going to start with the cons and then move to the pros. The cons, I would say, the very first one is your liability. The reality is that being on a corporate board opens you up to a lot of personal liability as well as corporate liability. Of course, most corporations have something called a director and officers liability insurance. But it's not enough to just know that it's there. You need to read it and understand what it does cover and what it doesn't cover. And unfortunately, there are a lot of things that it does not cover. And so that would be, for me, one of the biggest drawbacks of being on any corporate board is the fact that you have willingly put yourself in a position of liability. One of the biggest pros, why would you do it, is because you can really change a corporation from a strategic point of view, from a vision point of view. When you sit on a corporate board, you are there and you can move the needle in a very different direction. And I also think that there are wonderful things like you can become sometimes the consigliere to the CEO. They look to you for advice. And the entire corporation benefits from your experience, and they don't have to learn the hard way.
So how did having this Brown master's degree, I'm curious certainly how it helped you be a coach to these CEOs, but I'm also wondering, how did it help you take on that liability? What skills did it give you to make you feel more confident taking on that liability?
Well, I think the entire liberal arts slant really gave me a framework to ask different questions and questions that weren't necessarily being asked at the corporate board level.